Hi there guys, what is up and what is going on today? It is I, Azure here, and I'm bringing it back here with another brand new installment in my Rivals of Aether Workshop Character Showcase line. In today's spotlight here then, the character we'll be taking a look at and checking out here in full detail is none other than the main protagonist from the Guilty Gear franchise, that being the hard-rocking and skull-smashing fighter himself, known as Soul Badguy. As we go ahead here now and check out his variety of alternate costumes here, spanning not just the original Guilty Gear franchise here, and all of the various entries into the series up until this point here, with the latest release being that of Guilty Gear Strive, one of my all-time favorite fighting games here of the genre, but also, in addition, a lot of other interesting franchises as well. So with that being said, if you'd like to get your hands on Soul Badguy here for yourself then, and see what he can truly do in combat, then be sure to head down below to the good old description box where you'll be redirected to the Steam Workshop page, so that way you too can also, well, make your heart blazing and fight on and make your dreams a reality. Speaking of reality here, we're going to go ahead and see what Soul Badguy is truly capable of. Okay everybody, so now then, as we go over Soul Badguy's basic movement here, along with his jumping and aerial abilities, there is one surprise I can't help but share with you all here, that being the fact that Soul Badguy here has a handy little trick up his sleeve, that being this little maneuver. Soul Badguy does in fact have his own variation here of a wave dash, that being the dash often seen in the Guilty Gear series of games, and one that I can't help but feel its inclusion is very, very unique here to Soul Badguy, and helps to really help him stand out from the rest of the workshop fighters here of not just yesterday, but of tomorrow as well. Speaking of which here, let's get on to the present now though, and see just what this guy can really do. So first up, let's go ahead and try out his physical attacks, so his neutral combo. And then his forward tilt move. His down tilt. His up tilt. Now then for his air combos. So first up, his neutral air. His forward air. His back air. His up air. And last but most certainly not least, that one felt really good. Now then, why don't we move on here to the heavier side of things, you could say, that being Soul Badguy's neutral heavy attack. That really packs quite a punch, and a heck of a lot of damage too, I might add. First up here then for Soul Badguy's heavy set of attacks, his handy dandy up heavy move, then followed by his down heavy move. Talk about really laying the smackdown here. He seemingly has it all. Moving along now, as we get into the meat and potatoes here of things, you could say, or the main course of sorts. Let's see what his special moves entail. So first up, Soul Badguy's neutral special, which also, if you tap the button merely instead of holding it down firmly, does this effect instead. His very own fake out move. Talk about having the element of surprise on your side. Now then, for his side special or forward special, he also has a secondary effect on this move as well, similar to the first neutral special move. If we hold down the input instead of simply tapping it, it does a secondary move. So as you can see, Soul Badguy here has a lot of different options when it comes to combat. And also, if you really want to just get one over on your opponent and mix them up, and have them really not know what's up or down when it comes to navigating a fight here. So then, speaking of fighting, why don't we move on here to his down special? A standard grab, and although it is only available at close range here like so, you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. And I mean a lot of cool stuff. For example, like this. As you can see, this grab is incredibly versatile and helps to really bring another element of surprise here to Soul Badguy's moveset and his wide variety of flame-based attacks. Going over his recovery special or up special, which if you guys guessed, we can also chain into this to help round out his moveset here and help him stand out even more from the cast. So as you can see here, Soul Badguy is one incredible fighter that should not be underestimated by any stretch of the imagination here. That'll just about do it for the tutorial segment here of Soul Badguy's moveset, as we now move on and pit him against some other formidable fighters from the Guilty Gear series to see if he's got what it takes to stick around on this roster. Now then, let's rock. Alrighty now everybody, our first battle with Soul Badguy is officially about to be underway, as we try to see if we can teach our opponents here a few things when it comes to being a true fighter. Let's get this party started. This is what it's all about, guys. Being in the middle of a battle when your blood is absolutely boiling and you can't wait to lay the smackdown on your foes. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Just let your weapons do the talking. As we're squaring off here against Remlethal, one of my favorite characters from Guilty Gear Strive, and also Johnny, who recently made his debut in Guilty Gear Strive as an additional DLC character. Talk about coming back with a vengeance. Alright, round 2. Let's rock. They better watch the clock if they know what's good for them. As we show them all why Soul Badguy is the one destined to become the true victor in this fight, and the only one who'll be walking away. Let's mix these guys up. They won't know up from down. As it looks like their fate is about to be sealed. Let's see if they can handle the heat. Come get some! Interesting, now it's just us and Johnny. As unfortunately, Remlethal has left the battle. But her sacrifice will not be in vain. Now, why don't we dance, Johnny? You better be bringing your A game if you hope to defeat us. Come on, Johnny. What the heck was that? There you go. That's more like it. Now then, as we were saying, what's that, Johnny? Running out of steam already, huh? And it looks like that's game. What a shame, as Soul Badguy has emerged victorious here in our first match. Let's show these guys how it's really done, as we unleash our full power and have them feel the heat of our fury. Alright, let's keep this momentum up, Soul. As our flames know no bounds. Come on, Soul. Let's keep this pressure up. If these guys can't handle our heat, then, well, they're not ready to fight us yet. Alright. Looks like things are really heating up here now. But it'll be over soon. All in due time. Seems like Ramlethal had something to tell us there. Well, we've got something to tell her as well. As Ramlethal is now down to her last life. There we go. What the heck was that? Alright. So this is where I'd say we really turn up the heat here on our opponents and show them just who's boss. Guess you couldn't handle the heat. And use them to extinguish evil and all that may cross our path. As this showcase is just getting started here, guys. So let's go ahead and get another match with Soul Badguy all set up and ready to go as the fight continues on. It's okay, Soul. Shake it off. We don't need that extra life anyway. Not where our foes are going, that is. Yeah, Ramlethal's extra sword is going to be a problem there. There we go. That's more like it. Thanks for the help there, Johnny. Oh man, we could have set something up really cool right there. Everyone's just unleashing their most powerful attacks here and going all out. Alright, we're doing pretty good, I'd say. Now we're doing some damage as we turn up the heat here. Alright, got him in the ropes now. Let's finish the job. Ramlethal's been defeated. That just leaves us and Johnny. Bring it on, punk. Come on, Johnny. That all you got? Let's finish this battle. Yeah, you like that? What are you gonna do next, Johnny? I thought you were stronger than that. Now, if we can just get this next move set up. What the heck? Well, it looks like that's game. Alrighty now, guys, as we get into our next battle here with Soul Badguy from Guilty Gear, we're going to teach these opponents of ours a thing or two, and send their butts back to school. Now come on, there's more than enough here for everyone. But which foe will be eliminated first? Will it be Ramlethal, the Beauty, or Johnny, the Brawn? Either way, both of our opponents here will be feeling the full force of our flames. Let's try and get a strategy formulated here. And Johnny's out of here. Make that 2. Poor Ramlethal, what a shame. Darn it, guess we spoke too soon. It's not gonna keep us down. Now, bring it, you two. Let's go. Which one, though, will we be taking down first? So many opponents, so little time. Yeah, that move's not going to defeat us so easily. How do you like those apples? Have a taste of this. Where are you going? Ouch, and it looks like that's game. Guess you couldn't handle the heat. See you next fall, Johnny. And I'd say on that explosive note right there, that'll just about do it for things here on my end, and wrap up this showcase featuring Soul Badguy, the main protagonist and face of the Guilty Gear franchise. I hope though that you all have greatly enjoyed this video from me and this showcase here, featuring the Guilty Gear series. And if you all really enjoyed this video, then I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down below in the comment section, and also what you'd like to see me tackle next.